Welcome to Global Economic Press, where we deliver trusted global finance and economic news, analysis, and reports, empowering leaders and investors with reliable, timely insights. I'm your host, Alex Brady. Today, we're diving into the successful conclusion of the inaugural Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2026 in Singapore. This event has brought together a diverse group of researchers, academics, and policymakers from around the world to discuss pressing economic and policy challenges. Stay tuned as we explore the highlights and future prospects of this significant international conference. The inaugural Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2026 successfully concluded in Singapore on 28-29 July 2026, marking an important new platform for international research exchange in economics, public policy, sustainable development, green growth, sustainable finance, and interdisciplinary research. Held as a hybrid conference at the Holiday Inn Singapore Atrium, Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2026 was organized by East Asia Research with the generous support of the Faculty of Business and Law, University of St. Joseph, Macau. Under the theme Green Growth, Financing, and Building a Sustainable Future, the conference brought together researchers, academics, practitioners, policymakers, early career researchers, and students from around the world to exchange ideas, present research, build international collaborations, and contribute to a more sustainable future for Asia and beyond. As a new international academic conference in Asia, Asia Economics and Policy Forum aims to grow into a premier economics and policy forum in Asia, bringing together scholars, economists, policymakers, practitioners, and emerging researchers to discuss important economic and policy challenges facing the region and the world. Asia Economics and Policy Forum provides an inclusive platform for both established scholars and early career researchers to present innovative research, build international collaborations, and engage with experts from around the world. The conference is particularly welcoming to first-time conference presenters and researchers seeking a supportive environment to present their first economics, public policy, sustainability, or interdisciplinary research paper at an international academic conference. For postgraduate students, doctoral candidates, young academics, and researchers at the beginning of their academic careers, Asia Economics and Policy Forum offers an opportunity to gain international presentation experience, receive constructive feedback, exchange ideas with researchers from different countries, and develop networks that may lead to future research collaborations. Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2026 was honored to welcome conference co-chair Dr. Florence Lay, coordinator of the Sustainable Business Lab and associate professor at the University of St. Joseph, Macau. Dr. Lay delivered an insightful keynote presentation entitled China's Dual Carbon Goals, a Survey of Industry Perspectives. Our sincere appreciation also goes to conference co-chair Dr. Jenny Phillips, Dean of the Faculty of Business and Law, Research Coordinator, and Associate Professor at the University of St. Joseph, Macau, for her inspiring keynote presentation, Drivers of Social Enterprises in Macau and the Dominance of the Hybrid Model. Reflecting on the inaugural forum, Dr. Phillips shared, "Thank you for coming to this year's Asia Economics and Policy Forum. This is our first forum, and we hope Asia Economics and Policy Forum will become an annual event where we can share research ideas and learn from one another. I am very glad to have learned so much, and one of the best things about the forum is that we have had meaningful opportunities to talk and connect with each other." Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2026 featured 17 research presentations authored by 42 researchers from 11 countries, reflecting growing international interest in economics, public policy, sustainability, sustainable finance, green growth, social enterprise, and interdisciplinary research. Beyond presenting research, the forum created opportunities for participants to meet potential collaborators and develop new international research connections. Assistant Professor Eleni Kirkopoulou from the University of Piraeus, who presented research in experimental economics on neighborhood effects and children's educational outcomes, highlighted the collaborative nature of the conference. "I'm very happy to be here at this year's edition, presenting my work in experimental economics, specifically on neighborhood effects on the educational outcomes of children. It has been wonderful to meet policymakers and top economists. I've already met a few people who I believe could become future co-authors, and I'm looking forward to next year's edition. One of the major highlights of Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2026 was the launch of the inaugural Undergraduate Research Conference, held alongside the main international conference for the first time. Designed to encourage the next generation of researchers, the Undergraduate Research Conference provided undergraduate students with an opportunity to gain international conference experience, present their first research projects, receive constructive feedback, develop academic presentation skills, and build confidence as young researchers. It was a privilege to welcome undergraduate researchers from St. Louis University and the University of St. LaSalle, who showcased their research through engaging poster presentations in Singapore. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Noria Causing, Dean of the University of St. LaSalle, under Michael Bailosis of the University of St. LaSalle, and Dr. Carlo Dacane of St. Louis University for their commitment to mentoring and leading their students to Singapore to participate in this inaugural initiative. Their support has played an important role in nurturing the next generation of researchers and scholars. Asia Economics and Policy Forum is committed to making international research and conference opportunities more accessible to undergraduate students. To encourage greater student participation, the conference offers special discounted registration rates for undergraduate students, helping more young researchers experience their first international academic conference, present their first research project, meet academics and researchers from different countries, and become part of the international research community. By combining the Undergraduate Research Conference with the main Asia Economics and Policy Forum program, students have the opportunity not only to showcase their own work, but also to attend selected academic sessions and experience how an international economics and policy conference operates. We are also delighted that selected papers presented at Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2026 will be published in the forthcoming Springer Nature volume, Advances in Economics and Policy Research, Green Growth and Sustainable Future in Asia. The publication will provide an enduring international platform for disseminating selected research presented at the forum and further contribute to academic discussions surrounding economics, public policy, green growth, sustainable development, and Asia's evolving economic landscape. Most importantly, we extend our sincere gratitude to every presenter, participant, student researcher, reviewer, committee member, university partner, and supporting organization who contributed to the success of the inaugural Asia Economics and Policy Forum. Building on the foundation established in 2026, Asia Economics and Policy Forum will continue developing as an international economics and policy forum in Asia that welcomes established academics, early career researchers, postgraduate researchers, undergraduate students, and first-time conference presenters. Whether you are an experienced scholar looking to share new research, an early career researcher searching for a supportive academic conference in Asia, or a student hoping to present your first research paper at an international conference, Asia Economics and Policy Forum aims to provide an accessible and collaborative environment for sharing ideas and building meaningful academic connections. We look forward to welcoming both familiar faces and new colleagues to the Asia Economics and Policy Forum 2027 in Singapore on 20 to 24 July 2027. More information is available at the Asia Economics and Policy Forum website. We hope to see you in Singapore. If you are looking to attend an economics conference in December 2026, do consider joining the 10th Asia Pacific Conference on Economics and Finance 2026.